This is the Kroak TD40 Car Refrigerator. It's available in different sizes. It has a large capacity and great features such as fast cooling and a dual zone design. That means you will get one zone for keeping your stuff fresh and one zone for fresh or freezing temperatures. And thanks to the newest compressor tech in here, it's not only very energy efficient, but it can also cool your items in no time. From 25°C all the way down to minus 20 degrees Celsius in just 32 minutes. It fits into any car. So is it really as awesome as it sounds? Let's find out. I got a new drip from Kroak, their brand new TD40 Car Refrigerator. And by the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. Yeah, now let's check it out. So there we go, that's the box. Team lift, but you can do it alone. It's not that heavy. But the box is rather large, as you can see. So on this side, we have all the specs, 17 kilograms, so it's manageable. And this is the TD40 model right here. Also this side right here, and the top and the bottom is just blank. And on this side, it's also just the same. So let's open up this box. All right, easy as that. On top, we already have the manual as well as a nice padding. There we go. It's right there. And on the bottom, we just have another box with accessories. Look at this beast right there. Looks awesome. Wow. Two nice handles, and it's actually rather light. So as you can see, it is definitely manageable. All right, on this side, we have the compressor. You can feel it when you lift it up. And before we get to it, let's of course check out the accessories and the manual. So inside this box, we of course will get the brick for it. We will get this cable right here that will connect to the AC adapter. And we have all the specs in small print right there. Nice looking brick with a status LED indicator. And this is what the plug looks like for the fridge. And of course, we also get a user manual, front and back right here. Here we have the content, so it's multi-language, of course. 1, and again, we have the 40 model, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there we go. So great manual. And to recap, we'll get the brick and the manual. Done with the unboxing. Let's get to my first impressions, and then of course to a close overview. There we finally go. It looks really cool, really nice texture. It looks like a leather texture on the side, and the handles, they will flare out. So it's really nice for carrying, spring loaded. And the way to open it, oh, easy as that, right there. Just lift it up. Wow, that's actually a really satisfying mechanism. It will stay open. It has this little holding ledge right there, really nice. And in here, I forgot one of the accessories. The AC adapter, of course, is for indoor usage, but we will, of course, also get an adapter for the cigarette lighter. After all, this is a car refrigerator and the capacity is massive. Nice thick walls, that's why it's so energy efficient. Great insulation. Love the mechanism. DC in right there. And we also have USB, that's awesome. So you can charge your devices, and a really nice menu right there. Well, buttons actually. So yeah, let's take a close look. So for this, I actually have to turn it around because the brand clearly indicates that this is the upside right there. So we have the lid and we can open it up like so. Really cool. And we have the leather pad texture in here, and on the top we have these triangles. So the top part looks really nice. And on the upside we have the 4 buttons on, off, plus, minus, and settings, and the screen right there. Really high quality, great contrast with the gray and white color scheme. And when we look inside, we can see the holding string right there to increase the lifespan of the hinge. And here we can also clearly see the dual compartment design, and this one even has a release for getting out the water easily, so you don't have to flip it over. Great design to say the least. And even the inside of the lid looks awesome. Great seal, that's important for the energy efficiency of course too. And here we can also see a light. Every great fridge needs a light of course, and here we have one too. And closing it, always so satisfying. Here we have the side with a handle, and again it's spring loaded. It can flare out, but will automatically retract, and it will look like this from the side, so you can pull it out so that you can grab it nicely, and when it's done it will snap back. Minimal footprint. And again on this side down here we have our 2 connectors, DC in and USB. And right here we can also see one of the air vents. And again, I love the color scheme, dark gray and a really light gray. Right here we have the coolant. Here, of course, the other air vent. All that's left is the bottom. So we have the valve right there. We have the feet and also schematics right there. Close look, of course, that's it. Really neat, love the design and the looks. Can't wait to fill it up. Not bad, right? So let's test it. Of course, it will fit into the trunk of any car easily, but what's even cooler is if you take it and move it right here to the passenger seat. Probably this way it's better. Then you have the control surface better visible and you can open it up like that. You can hook it in place, but for this demo it won't be necessary. That's a great position also for the fact that we have the DC in on the front, right underneath the display. So without further ado, let's power it up. So right there, and you can't go wrong. It's a one-way plug right there, and the cable is super long, so even if you put it in the trunk, you can still easily reach your cigarette lighter. And for demonstrating that, I will do it the other way around. So I will take this cable and move it back, all the way back to the trunk, because right here I have a portable battery with a cigarette light adapter to demonstrate the functionality with a car. So let's activate the battery and let's plug it in. And now look at that. Let me close the door. So how awesome is that? Especially if you're traveling alone, you can just reach, open it up, grab something from in here. Absolutely massive capacity. But before we fill it up, let's of course check out the display. And I'm literally right next to it, so controlling it is super easy. So first of all, let's turn it on, press and hold of course, and it will pop on. Display will start up. And as you can see, we have the current temperature as well as the voltage of the battery. Did you see this vibration? It just powered up and we can hear the fan right there. Check this out. It's very, very silent. So having it next to you is no issue at all when it gets to the noise level. The display is also great for monitoring your car battery voltage. Very important if you don't want to run empty, because then you can start up your car, obviously. With the minus button, we can set the temperature from all the way -20°C to all the way up to 20. For choosing between max and eco mode, it's currently on the max. We need to restart it, and during the boot up we need to press the set button, and now we can go between eco and max. Max is fine, and when it stops blinking it's done and it will power up shortly after that. There we go. The same way, when we press and hold the set key, we can change the battery protection. So if you want to stay safe, then you can also activate high, and then the cutoff point will be at a way higher voltage, so that you will always be able to safely start your car. We have the battery protection levels right there. And lastly, as we saw, we also have a helpful list where to keep different items. Let's pull it down all the way to -20. This should go very fast. And again, this is the setting for the large compartment, and the small one will be fresh always. And here we can also see the LEDs. So whether it's day or night, you will always be able to see the contents. And with that said, let's fill it up. So here we go, check it out. The capacity is absolutely massive, especially for the large compartment. Inside of the fresh one, as you can see, I have 5 bananas right there, and also strawberries. Seems to be perfect for the fresh compartment, but this of course is also ideal for cans. Check this out. It can hold several without any issues, even larger ones. As you can see, you can almost stack 2 of these smaller cans. Great for beers. And in the large cavity, you can store all sorts of foods that you need to deep freeze. It's of course also great for ice. So there we have it, ice right there. And look at that. That is a large box of ice. And it just gets dwarfed inside of this compartment. This is like a beer-sized can. And it will also easily fit in here. Tons of vegetables, no problem. So yeah, absolutely massive capacity in here. And after just 3 minutes or so, we're already all the way down to 15 degrees centigrade. Now we'll give it a few more minutes and then check back. And there we go. A good probably 15 minutes later, now at -6 degrees centigrade. And now check this out. I can grab a beverage. It's nice and cool. Enjoy that. And also right there, as you can see, these ice crystals are not melting well or have newly formed. So this cooler is no joke. Absolutely powerful, massive capacity, great looks. So all in all, a massive thumbs up from my side. This is a cool refrigerator, to say the least. So as you saw, great hardware, great build quality, great materials, and thanks to the rather slim design, it will fit into any car easily, but it still offers a very large capacity thanks to its height. Great concept all in all, and it is especially amazing because they fit two separate cooling zones in it. The smaller one for keeping stuff fresh and the larger one for keeping stuff fresh and also for freezing stuff. And talking about freezing, it is also super quick and powerful in this regard when you activate the max mode. And in this mode you can deep freeze literally any item in just 30 minutes. Any item that you want, deep freeze 30 minutes. But there is also an eco mode that allows for a very energy efficient cruise mode that will barely use 25 watts. And either way, it is very energy efficient thanks to the cutting edge compressor that's in here. And this device is also fully certified. It is CE certified as well as FCC, ETL and EMC certified, and it is cool looking as well. What a pun. And it brings a lot to the table, especially for the price point. Crazy value right here. So all in all, the Kroak TD40 car refrigerator is a definitely drippy. Check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.